Welcome on in, my name is PJ, this is a raid challenge video. In today's video, we're going to be showcasing just how strong 6-star Crushing Rend is and kind of showcasing it versus a similar champion without having Crushing Rend. Let's get right to it. So how are we going to be doing this and what is Crushing Rend, or what are we talking about here? So 6-star Crushing Rend, these are going to be who we're going to be using examples for. So we have Miss Rector Drath. I have a +2 and a normal one. One is a 6-star, one is a 5-star. 6-star's got Crushing Rend. The 5-star has Cruelty. So another test that I could do in the future, if you guys like this kind of stuff and want me to, is I could test 6-star Crushing Rend versus 5-star Crushing Rend. But right now we're going to be testing 6-star Crushing Rend versus no Crushing Rend pretty much. 5-star Cruelty. For the showcase that we're doing isn't going to really play that much of a factor, so it's going to really be just the Crushing Rend versus no Crushing Rend. Crushing Rend, what is 6-star Crushing Rend? What is Crushing Rend? So Crushing Rend is a blessing, epic blessing. Each round, a number of this champion's hits will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. The percentage of the ignored defense depends on the level of the target. So it comes down here, 1-star, the first hit each round will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. So this is just the first hit of each round. But if you come all the way down here to 6-star, every hit will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. Will ignore 1% defense for every 10 levels. So this right here is also pretty impactful because you're getting more ignored defense for how strong the champions are. So depending on where you're using this, if you're using it where they're not very high level, it maybe won't do as much damage or see much of a difference as if you're using it in super high end content, end game content, where they're like Faction Wars Hard, where they're 300, where they level 350. That's a lot of ignored defense. Hold up, guys! Now is the perfect time to click on my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 4 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Step 1: log out of Player and Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2: click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3: launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4: go to the inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on your chance to get a free Karato after signing up, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So click on my link right now and let's crush this together. So how are we going to be doing this test? So we have, we're going to be swapping over this set of gear. This is the gear set right here. Nothing crazy. This isn't like a maximum damage test for Drath or maximum damage Crushing Rend. This is just going to compare the two. So this is going to be the stats for the 5-star blessing. The only difference between the stats, there's going to be a tiny bit of a difference between the stats because this Drath is a +2. So you can see here, he's going to be getting a little bit more attack, a little under 300 attack, and he's going to be getting 5% more crit damage. He's also going to be getting speed, but the speed here is not going to really change anything. He's getting a little bit of accuracy as well. So this one does have a tiny bit better stats, but as you're going to see in the overall damage, I don't think this 300 attack and 5 crit damage is playing the factor in what the damage overall difference is. It's pretty massive. So let's test it out here and show you guys what I'm talking about. So we're going to be testing in Doom Tower just because it's easy, free resets, and I don't have to worry about wasting energy. So we're going to be going to the highest level. So I was testing it a little bit off video on some lower stages, and there was definitely a difference, but I think it'd be better to showcase it on a higher level stage because they have more levels, so they're going to be ignoring more defense. So they're going to be level 308 here. Let's get them in here. So we're going to be going, oh, they're already here. So we're going to be doing the 5-star non-Crushing Rend first. We'll do Arbiter just to boost because we're not fast enough to go first without it. We'll do like 3 runs, just get like a rough idea of what the number is looking like, and then we'll do the 6-star, and then we will compare. Let's do it. So we got a boost. We're going to A3 first. We'll get the increase attack, and then we'll A2. So we did get a resist here, but we can get a general idea of the numbers. So 179,000. We'll redo it a few times just to get a rough estimate. So this one we got 185. So around 180,000. Do a few more times. Okay, they all landed there. 200,000 for this one, so not bad. Do it like one more time. Just get a few runs in, just in case like Helm Smasher or stuff like that procs doesn't proc. Oh, I didn't show the masteries either. I'll show the masteries. So this was 170. So we'll say 170,000 to 200,000 is the range that he was doing the damage in. Now let's check out our, let me change the gear first actually, and then we'll check out the 6-star. So it's gonna be the same gear. We're just gonna switch the exact same gear over. This is my normal Faction Wars gear for my 6-star Dothy. The blessings are pretty much the same. There's no relics on them either, so he's no relic. This one also has no relic. They're both fully booked. And then the masteries, this one has actually a little bit more, but he has Helm Smasher. You can't see my face is covering it. And then this one also has Helm Smasher. I guess the only difference is this one has Master Hexer, which doesn't really play a factor into this. And this one also has Methodical, which for this doesn't really matter. Increase the damage inflicted by the champion's default skill. We're using the A2, so that's not going to play a factor in this at all. So very similar masteries, no relic. Let's see what the 6-star Crushing Rend can do for you today. Sounds like advertising. So like we said earlier, 170 to 200,000 was the rough estimate. I think did I have Dothy in the lead before? I think I did. We'll just redo it just to have it the same. I don't think it really plays a factor, but might as well try to keep it the same. Alright, let's see what we can do. I feel like that wasn't as big of a hit as I saw in the past. But we did get almost 400,000, so 395, so we're already pretty much double the damage that we're doing. And I think that we can get even better. I feel like we didn't get the full true smack-opportunity there. There we go, that's a little bit better. Full killed one, almost full killed 3 other ones. Let's see how much damage that was. 700,000. Wowzers, that's huge. That's a big difference there. Let's do a few more times. 700,000, over 700,000. Again, full killed one, almost full killed another one. 500,000. Do a few more. But as you can see here, it is way different. The amount of damage you're doing is massive. That one doesn't look like we did as much. Maybe some Helm Smashers didn't proc. 490. Let's do one more. So like I said, we're doing it's like 490 to 700,000, which is a pretty big difference between the non-Crushing Rend one. Oh, that was a big hit right there. What was that? Another 500. So like, what was it, 490 to 700,000? Pretty powerful, pretty strong. Because I know we've talked about, or people talk about like how good 6-star Crushing Rend is and why you should get on your damage dealers, but I just don't think people really understand how truly powerful the blessing is. And again, that is only on champions that are level 308. If we come to Faction Wars really quick here, we take a look at some of these. I mean, stage 20, they're level 345. For stage 21, we can take a look here. I think they're level 350 for stage 21. So yeah, 350 for this stage. So you're getting even more benefit because you're ignoring more defense, which is, we love that. Let me know what you guys think of this video. If this was helpful, not helpful, if you guys like this kind of stuff, if you guys want me to test the 6-star Crushing Rend versus the 5-star Crushing Rend, see the damage difference there, maybe it would be cool. Please hit a like, hit that sub button before you guys go, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.